Generic greetings and welcome back to Grizzly Bear Wandering Simulator. That grizzly bear is still wandering around. In fact, it is officially wandering, according to the tooltip there. Essentially, it's a bit disconcerting having a grizzly bear stroll around outside, but either way, we're doing okay, I think, in Rimworld. We have previously defended our colony, we have done a lot of research, and we are mining into the mountain for reasons that I really don't know, because of this plasteel stuff, we've not made anything with it yet. But, and that'll hopefully change as we build up more stuff. You can just see we've finished brewing, and that's good. We do want to now go for microelectronics basics, so that'll give us things like hospital beds, transport pods, machine production, all of this really good stuff. So let's crack on with that one. We will unpause it and let them do that. I'm going to go over to the production center, and we want to get, we've got a fermenting barrel, and we've got a brewery. So I have no idea how the hell any of that works. I've never actually tried it. It also says not enough wood stored, which we knew anyway. So I'm just going to go over to the, where is it? Orders, chop wood, and we need to chop all the wood we can really around here because we, well, we need all that wood. We might have to plant some, actually. We might have to plant some. To be fair, I think there's plenty around here. But let's just see how it goes. Anyway. So they're going to mine out all of this. It looks like that section is ready for mining, so I will say mine and that little bit there. Why is the turkey gone to sleep there? I mean, there's a sleeping box. At least Alan the cat's still there. We did sell a rabbit in the last episode, which was, you know, like the highlight of the entire thing. We weren't going to use it, and I don't think people would be too happy if I actually slaughtered it for food. Speaking of food, as you can see, we are not short of that at all. We probably actually want to get rid of some of these crops, but we'll see how it goes. We've got a decent amount of heel root. We've got the hop plant. I do, however, want to start getting some more stuff for... I mean, look, there's unfinished beaver skin pants. We do eventually want to go for something that we can, like, say, make shirts and stuff, but we need... well, you need 80 ingredients. It doesn't say what ingredients. I'm assuming it just uses what it can, I believe, when you set it. Yeah, you can say use whatever you can. And we probably want to make some cloths. We need to get another growing zone up. So we'll say zone, growing zone, and that sounds bad. That's a raid, yeah. We'll probably go from... We'll have a longer one this time. Say that. And is that okay there? Yeah, rich soil, that's fine. So that's going to be the cotton. So raid, jump location there. We got... ooh, a problem because they're not going to come through any of my deadfall traps. So, I'm going to be a bit cheeky. Say deadfall traps. Put them there because I'm guessing, perhaps wrongly, that they'll try and come here to get behind that cover. But I can't get too close, you see, because if I do, we might have a problem. Right, so who is the constructor? It's Martinez, isn't it? Crack on working on that, mate. There we go. So, he's already constructing that. Yeah, we'll be able to get these up and running quite quick. And the whole point is that if they get near it... I see they're up the north. I see they're up here. So they're going to go this way. Although they still might take cover around here unless they charge this way. We don't have much of a choice either way. I am going to draft everybody in. They're beginning their assault, you see. Oh! They did hit a deadfall trap. You saw they tried to take cover. And looks like Castro was hit. Castro was hit. Right, I'm going to get the two melee people out. I'm going to get the rifle guy there. Everyone behind cover. Looks like they're actually taking cover behind these trees. But if they do get close, then we are going to assault them like this. Right, so that was it. Spencer's running off. Excellent. Right, we'll undraft them all. We will strip Castro there, and we'll unforbid these. So Erin has been, I believe, stabbed.
Left leg bruise, knife. Bruised by a knife. Obviously, it wasn't a very sharp knife, was it? Anyway, that was fine. Not at all a problem, that assault there. Obviously, we do have deadfall traps there. We don't really have them in this corner, but I think that's just showing how much I really do want some more. And I will, of course, put 2 of them in this corner. So if they do come this way, then they're going to hit that deadfall trap and put one there as well, because I think they're fantastic. And it looks like, oh, Spencer. Spencer was running away. And, well, oops. Deadfall trap. Again? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, that's a crying shame. Sorry about that, Spencer. Shouldn't have tried to raid my colony. Anyway, so we'll go over to miscellaneous and grave, and we'll spin him the grave round. We can't place it here because of how hard the rock is. And we're going to place the graves pretty much back to back like that. We've got a visitor here, so it's a trader from the Treaty of Dakar. And we'll get Gizmo to have a little chat in due course. We've also got a boom rat there, which I'm not entirely happy with that. So we'll strip all of these. Then we'll save that, and we can get rid. There they are there, sardine. So yeah, sardine. So we can trade with those. I'll wait for Gizmo to finish his sleep, because if you get them up, then you have the interrupted sleep thing, which is not good. Let's have a quick look at their social. Everyone's friendly, that's fine. In terms of needs, it's only really ugly environment, the rest is fine. I'm going to say trade now and get up a little bit early, because I don't want them to go. So they have, we have a wooden club, we have a steel knife, we have herbal medicine that I am going to trade over, because quite honestly we've got so much of it, and we're growing so much of it, that I don't think we'll have a problem getting rid of, say, all but a bit of our stash. We'll get rid of the muffler wool shirt, cloth tribal wear, synth thread we'll keep. They've got a peeler, which is some sort of spears for throwing. It would be nice to have a short bow. Oh, we do have a short bow. We'll get rid of the clubs as well. And I guess, are they just going to give us silver? Do they actually have silver? Yeah, they've got 221, so we'll just get in some silver. Oh, they didn't do anything. Don't tell me that's the case. No, it did say it. Look, it did show that's less. Yeah, and our silver's up. Oh, it's because we haven't... Right, my mistake. It's because we haven't moved the silver over yet. That's all. That's all. It looks like they were helping themselves to some food there, which is fine. You know, by all means, you are a guest of our colony, so that's good. We're digging out the last bit of support under there. That means Tyrion might be, Tyrion might be under a landslide here. Oh, also, Tyrion and Turkey One have formed a bond. Tyrion has named him... What's he named him? Edward, essentially. Cool. This is what I was saying last episode about the game has just got a little bit more heart to it, I think. I genuinely think that is the case. Yeah. Anyway, so we do need to move some of these bodies over. In terms of stone cutting, we've got that going forever. We do now need, or we don't need, sorry. We've now got a machining table, which is good. Assembling and disassembling machinery such as guns and mechanoid corpses. That's good, but we do want a fermenting barrel and a brewery. So we'll put the brewery in. It'd be nice to have it in that corner, actually. Because then you just come around and do all that there. Oh, that's a shame. Because it'd be nice with all the brewery barrels in it and stuff. I guess... Do I disassemble the entire thing? No, I'm not. I'm not going to disassemble the entire thing just for that. So we'll put the fermenting barrel in the corner. I don't know, let's say, how this works. So I'll be sort of a bit open about the planning here. We'll just do that. So we've been placing more deadfall traps. That's a lot of fire burning. been spreading, yeah. So place deadfall traps there, that's fine. Those haven't been shifted yet, so I really do want to haul that. Not going to send Gizmo to do it. What's he been doing? Oh, building deadfall traps. Well, that's fine. That's fine with me. I didn't realise just how good those things were. They are fantastic. I really want to train up the his shooting, but I don't know the best way of doing it. Is there a way to do that? I don't know. Either way, research finished the microelectronics basics. So let's go to OK, pause it for a moment, go back over to research, and we've now got all different things we can do, like medicine and things like that, and tube televisions. I think we'll go for, the whole point is we were going to go for gunsmithing, and actually it wasn't, it was gun turrets, which you need blowback operation, which is gunsmithing and going up there. I will go for drug production first, just so we can make some medicines and such. I think that's worth it. And then we will say bills, add bill, make wort. It says what, but I believe it is pronounced wort. And there you go. And I'm guessing that's wort goes in the barrel. Or does it? Build copy. Let's build a couple of the barrels. There you go. Yeah, so we're putting the wort in there. And then that'll become something else. There's something to do with liquor, but that's actually water. And then brewers, strange folk. They just use 20 different words for what we would just use. For we would just say, oh, well, it's water, or it's something else. It's just, yeah, randomly made up words to to think they're special when actually they're just making alcoholic beverages. There's an art and craft into it, obviously, but not in the beverage I'm drinking, because it's ew, it's horrible. It's some sort of like cordial type thing, but it's blackcurrant and apple, but it tastes of just really tastes of sweetener. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway, so they're gonna crack on with that. That'll be fermenting. Yeah, you can see now it's fermenting, and then we'll eventually get some beer. Sweet. Right, so we've got cotton there. We've got the hop plant, which we really don't need. Although beer is a tradable commodity, so surely we'll be able to trade that quite well. However, we've got a big sloth wandering about. What's he doing? Mega sloth. And a bear. Everybody's just turning up and... Look, go away. Anyway, what I'm going to do... I'm going to go to architect... and billiards table. I think it's be worth it if we got a billiards table, or actually no, just a poker table in here. Probably near where the brewing is. Yeah, that's always a good. Mixing alcohol and gambling. Yes! That's going to work out quite well. There's going to be fighting in here, isn't there? We'll go for a couple of chairs. So we'll just have the chairs around like that. I know we don't even have this many people, but we'll put the chairs around. And then, obviously, if you want to rest your pint on the battery, then obviously that's just an ideal place to do. No, I definitely would not recommend that. So that's all in, that's fine, we've got some lighting. However, what I do want to do is find... Oh, look, the high-tech research bench, that's good. So I believe that speeds it up. Same as machining and smithy. But what I am looking to is this thing here, which is the comms array. So we're going to put the comms array there, and then we'll need an orbital beacon, so it can, like, this is where your stuff will land, and we'll place it just outside there. I think that's okay. And then, actually, no, we don't need it there. I think that's just its area where it can land, so... Probably just there, yeah, I think that's fine. This little courtyard type thing, yeah. Which I was going to shift, I was going to put them elsewhere, but hey-ho. So in terms of the growing zone... Ah, that's bad. Solar flare. Radiation affected all the electrical devices. And there's been an escape pod, and that is young. So we will rescue them. So Erin, rescue, can't. We're going to have to turn that to not for prisoners. Rescue. What sort of... They've got gunshot and stab wounds. Good grief, that's a bit naughty. Don't know what's happened there, but we'll put them in here. Which is 26 degrees. It's quite warm in there. But we are going to heal them up. So we've got the bandages there. Yeah, they're all bandaged. And there we are. So no longer bleeding. We'll have to see what happens. So what's our options for them? Guess they are going to get food, they're getting medicine. Not the best medicine, but they're getting medicine. Best medicine, obviously, we save for ourselves. They've got an acquaintance with Erin now. Or Mara. Or Mira. Yeah. Social animals, cooking, construction. Quite good in... Oh, I'd really like to get these, but just for their stats. Childhood video gamer. Adult spaceship chef. And, since you rescued him, Jung has joined your group. And they're no longer incapable of walking. In terms of their health, it's severe, and you see they've got cuts and such, moving very poor, but they will eventually be okay, so that's fine. That's what we want to see. One would hope, anyway. I don't know if they're going to make a full recovery, but they will make some sort of recovery, and I guess, you know, if they are still able to wander around under their own steam, then you know what, there's every cloud and all that, just take what you can get. So, in terms of a bed for them, we do need to sort that out, so let's just spin this around, put that in there, we'll put a plant pot in there. It's just going to be a carbon copy of this, as we've seen several times now, and we'll have a standing lamp in there, and obviously we want to change that over to prisoners. Obviously it says need bed for colonists, but Young doesn't really care too much. We'll speed up to max speed, and he'll go and get a bath. I was going to say that is max speed, actually, he's just taking his age to go there. And for some reason the turkey thought it would be a dandy place to sleep in there. Oh, it is a dandy place to sleep. I was going to say it's -5 degrees in there, but it's not -5 because there's no power. Now there's power, and that turkey's going to freeze to death if it doesn't get out there. Come on, Edward. Get a shift on, mate. Oh, look at that. Young's already just cracking on. Well done, mate. Already a productive member of the colony. Nope, sleeping on a chair. Right, dandy. Oh, well. So people are going to get up, do the normal morning routine. In terms of the social stuff, we can just have a quick look here. You can see they don't like Martinez for some reason. They're rival, which is strange. Because that's why. It's chemical interested versus teetotaler. So they've got complete polar opposites of opinion there and whatnot. Right. This is saying using the comms console. So use a colonist and then right click on the comms console, which we are aware of. So call Meekum of the Desert. So we can't trade that. Oh, the trade beacon needs to be in here, right? Yes, of course. Build a copy. We'll put it inside here. I don't know if it's inside, whether it can work or not. So we finished the drug production, so we'll go for gunsmithing. I'll have to get machining up and running as well. But I think we're going to expand this. See, currently it goes, we're having a walkway there. I think what we'll do is have this as just a really big room for research and everything. Because part of this is under the mountain. Have we actually made them pants, by the way? Don't know, it doesn't say. Although what we want to do as well, we want to check our new colonist, so Young, who's currently sleeping on a solar panel. Their meleeing and shooting is garbage. Erin is shooting as 0 as well. Okay, fine. Gizmo has got shooting. Nobody's good at shooting. Got 5. I mean, I was going to give someone the bow and arrow, and I think I might give the cat it. I'm going to equip the short bow. I'm going to give Young the short bow, just because, quite honestly, they've got not much else, and they can't move. So yeah, you can say call the Meekum of the Desert, the Meekum of the Desert, and they are hostile. Disconnect. We'll call the other people as well. Request trade caravan, which is 1,100 silver, so that'll send a trade caravan to us, but we will not bother doing that. What we really want to trade with is like people upstairs. And what I mean by that, if I actually reorder the sentence to something that actually makes sense, is I want to speak to any passing spaceships. Time assignments. You can modify the time day colonists can do different things in the restrict tab. Yes, I'm aware of that. Which should be all the same. Yes, it is. There you go. That's fine. So there's essentially a curfew and stuff going on. Still haven't been able to make this poker table, but we do have the wood for it, so there's no problem there. Do need to get all this stuff stored, but I don't think we've got the storage space. I think it is far too small, isn't it? Far too small. We haven't finished brewing. There we go. Spoils in a long time. Many days. That's not too much of a problem. Do we need to keep the herbal medicine and the other medicines frozen? I don't know if we do. Don't know if it's bad to keep it frozen, actually. I think what we're going to have to do is expand this fridge down like this. Get rid of one of the solar panels. Probably should get rid of both solar panels and put them here, which was the original plan. So we'll do that. What I'll do is I will delete these zones, because I'm going to move the solar panels over there. And we'll have this expanded. So we'll... deconstruct that. We will deconstruct that. And we'll move the others over to there and there. And obviously we then need to power that up. I'll have a power running along. Like that. Then we'll expand the fridge. I think it's going to be worth it. So everybody's got their own tasks. There's the brewing going on. You can see that's coming along okay. So I hope. There's a solar panel up and running. I think the wind turbine's doing alright as well. Well, it should be with this storm anyway, one would assume. So I've told them to disassemble that, which they are now doing. That's fine. So the wall, again, wood will go along and down. I don't know if changing it to a different material would affect it. I assume it would. I assume, perhaps wrongly, that having it as metal might alter the temperature transferal properties of it. But anyway, there's that. We'll deconstruct this, and obviously that's then going to heat up massively because, yeah, 1 degree, minus degree, yeah, there we go. The fridge is still working, that's fine, but I am going to build a copy and put it down the bottom here. Sorry, cancel that one and then deconstruct that one, just because I think at both ends then that's probably a bit better for it. We might even move the butcher's table. That's actually probably alright where it is. Okay, so zones and areas, obviously stockpile zone, this is going to be expanded. We've seen that. Flooring we will have as... I don't like the wooden floor in here, it just doesn't make sense to me. What have we got spare? Sandstone, marble blocks. Marble would be nice, but I don't think we've got many... I don't think we've got much to spare. So it'll have to be sandstone, really, in here. Let's just go for the wooden floor because we've got enough wood for that. Cool. In terms of the world, like, do we want to go elsewhere? We could go and get a caravan over to there, although they're fraction the Etana, which are... doesn't really say from there what they are. So we've got factions. The Etana, 15, enemy of the knife faction, which is good. They are... people lived here for decades or centuries and lost most of the technology and brought to this world. Usually work for simple mechanical tools and defend themselves in of gunpowder weapons. So, yeah, we can actually trade with them, I think. A bit of a problem because we're going to have to cross a river as well as go through the mountains. So, I'm not too sure if that's the way to go. Really not too sure. Anyway. Would it be best if I expanded this, actually? Just thought. To that, because then, you know, at least we've got the same path all the way along. Yeah, it probably would be. I think it would be. Well, it's definitely changed this thing, that's for sure. We've altered this quite a bit. That will now be without power, I'm assuming. Yes, there we go, so we'll do that. We'll also deconstruct that there, because we don't need them. Construction failed, damn it. That failed because I've got someone on construction that is not ideal. There's our gunsmithing completerated. Just going back to deconstruct here. That's now been added. That's been deconstructed. We do need to have a wall in there. A floor in there. That's a wall. Wood flooring. Zone areas. Stockpile. Done. There you go. And that target temperature should be -5. And it's slowly going down, as you can see, indoors on the right hand side there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 0, minus. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. Our research project, we're obviously going to go for blowback operation, which we then go for gun turrets. Yeah, that's slowly heading down to the one we want. That's fine. So that's fine, no problem at all there. And we're moving everything inside. That's what we were looking for. You see, look at all the corn. Loads of food, loads of food. Really annoyed that I haven't got that table there done. I'm actually going to say you. Construction skill too low. No. No. No, nobody can build it. Nobody's got the construction skill for it. That's interesting. Didn't realise that. Anyway. Flooring, sandstone tile, go around like that, that's fine. And then I think we're going to start digging into here. But, is there anything else I need to do in the meantime? Well, we probably need to get a machining table. I'll put one in there for now. This room is obviously just the random room of we build what we can. We put everything in here when we don't know what we're trying to focus on. Or if we don't have a proper room for it, then it goes there. For some reason, actually I know the reason. The reason is that I was going to say we don't have power here, and that's because, yeah, we don't have a power line going to the end, so I'll run it down there. I think the power lines, I think they can be classed as too, like, ugly, but I'm not too sure. Either way, we're going to leave it there. Might be a bit of a short one, this one, but I think it's been productive. Expanded this massively. Inspiration, shot frenzy. Shooting accuracy will be improved the next 3 days. That's good. That's good. In terms of brewing, it's coming along quite nicely. That's good, and then hopefully we can sell that. And now a machining table. Add bill. Look at that, you can make loads of stuff. Make a bolt action rifle. We'll say make 1. Don't know if we can do that. Don't know who's good at constructing if they've got the skill, but let's just see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.